and welcome to today's meditation, being curious about the breath. If you want to know more information about my course or any private lessons I offer, please visit zenlibrarian.ca or follow me on Facebook. Take a deep breath in, let your body arrive in this moment, and let us begin our meditation today. Let your eyes close. Take a few deep breaths in and relax any unnecessary tension from your body. Take a moment and think about the anatomy of your lungs, the trachea, the bronchi, the bronchioles, and the diaphragm. We're going to take a few moments and really get curious about the breath. Really feel the body breathing. Start by thinking about the path the breath takes coming in and out of your body, starting at the nose. Feel the breath coming in through the nose, cooling the passages of the nose. Notice the air going down your throat, past the voice box or the larynx. Just take a few breaths and notice that the air going through the nose, past the voice box, and then notice as it comes back out. On the next breath, paying attention and breathing deeply. Now we're going to follow the breath a little bit deeper down the trachea, or sometimes called the windpipe. As the air travels down the trachea, it arrives at the bronchial airwaves. Those are where the body splits, or the lungs split. Think about this transition spot. It looks like an upside down Y in your chest. This Y is often called the bronchial tree. Take a breath in, and in your mind, can you picture the bronchial tree where it divides into the lungs? And continue to breathe. Just notice the anatomy of the coolness of your air in the nose as it travels down the trachea and divides into the bronchial tree. Continue to breathe and let the body breathe. Just getting really curious. Now imagine the oxygen moving past the bronchial tree into the smaller branches of the lungs called the bronchioles. Picture them like tree branches and roots. The bronchioles are tiny tubular branches that bring air into each lung. Some bronchioles are the thickness of a human hair. And in each of your amazing lungs, you have 30,000 per lung of these little bronchioles. I want you to breathe so deeply that you're bringing oxygen to every single part of your lungs. And letting the air exhale, and notice the path of the air as it comes out of the body and out of the nose. At the end of the bronchioles, the oxygen arrives at the alveoli. Imagine tiny balloons or grape bunches where the exchange of oxygen occurs and carbon dioxide. You have more than 60 million alveoli in your lungs. The surface of the alveoli in your lungs is the size of a tennis court. Allow the body to fully breathe, fully inhale, bathing the alveoli in oxygen. And as you exhale, feeling the carbon dioxide coming out of the body, getting almost a little bit squeezed out of the alveoli. Just get a bit curious about your diaphragm. So the diaphragm is the muscle that's underneath the lungs. want you to inhale and see if you can pull that muscle down, bathing the lungs in oxygen. And as you exhale, see if you can push the air out, making sure every single drop of oxygen comes out. Fully inhaling and fully exhaling the body. There's lots of room for you to take a deep breath. Follow the journey of the breath, beginning at the nose, then the throat, then the bronchi tree, then the bronchioles, the alveoli, and then follow it coming back up. Continue to stay curious about your breath. Picturing that tree of life in your lungs, just getting bathed with oxygen, those alveoli, all the way down in the deepest part of your lungs. When we are stressed, we only breathe at the top third of our lungs. Let the alveoli at the very bottom feel this oxygen exchange. We are now going to explore two different types of breathing, a heart breath and a belly breath. We are going to practice both so that you can see which one works best for you. Let us start with belly breathing. Try taking a few deep breaths into your belly, thinking about the anatomy of the lungs, bringing oxygen down into the trachea and the bronchs and the bronchioles and the alveoli. Thinking about your belly button expanding out and the belly button coming back into the body. Take a few more deep belly breaths, following the breath, nose, throat, lungs. Feel the belly rise and fall. Follow the breath as it leaves your body. Let's do one more belly breath. Now bring your attention to your heart. I want you to breathe oxygen into the heart, almost as if your body's expanding in all directions. Bringing awareness to the heart. See if you can feel the difference between a heart breath and a belly breath. Breathing into the heart, expanding the lungs, feel the chest rise, the sides, and the back of your body. Breathe around the heart as if you were blowing up a balloon. Breathe around the heart. Taking 2 or 3 more heart breaths. Try to expand your lungs in all directions. One more heart breath. Now let's compare this breath with a belly breath. Let's take 2 belly breaths. Now bring our awareness to our heart. Take 2 heart breaths. Always remember to breathe in kindness and breathe out stress. Which breath worked best for you? Return to that breath, whether it be the belly or the heart. And let's take about 5 deep breaths in, either belly or heart, whichever works best for you. Staying curious with the breath. Following it as it comes in and out. Thinking about the nose, the trachea, the bronchus, and where it splits into a Y like a tree. Thinking about all the roots of the tree, the bronchioles, the hair-like structures. And all the way at the end are the alveoli. They look like little grape structures. I want you to breathe and bathe your body in oxygen. And when you exhale, let go of all the air. Let's do 2 more breaths together. One more breath. And always bringing mindful awareness to our breath. It's a powerful technique to calm our nervous system. The breath is always there for us, from our first breath to our last. It is always there for us when we need it most. Always remember to breathe and relax the nervous system and the mind and the body.